Hello, hello, hello. Wasn't gonna make a video, but here we are. Today I figured I'm gonna talk about one of my, if not my favorite superhero. Angle looks terrible on here, or whatever. Anyway, I want to talk about my favorite superhero, Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man for the sole purpose of he doesn't get hurt. And I commemorate that. I respect that. I honor that a lot. Stan Lee said when he was creating Spider-Man, at first I didn't want to do it. His publisher was like, "This is stupid." And then he posted it anyway. It was one of the biggest sellers. And over the years, we've seen Spider-Man grow. But one of the things I commemorate most is that when Stan Lee said he was making him, he wanted to make him as close to human as possible. And what he meant by that, he wanted him to go through struggles that other superheroes didn't really relatively go through, such as girl troubles, money, financial grades. Because you gotta think, speaking on with Spider-Man, he was 15, 16, 17, relatively in his teenage years. Of course, there was others that were in their 20s and 30s, but you know, he had the power, and even he, like in the movies and crap like that, he was like, oh, you know, like in the first Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, and him and his Uncle Ben are talking. He was like, basically saying, you don't know what I'm going through. A lot of people don't know what other people are going through. They try to help, but they don't know how to help, or they won't accept the help. And you know, later on, he finds out his uncle died. He finds the killer who did it, and it's the guy who he saw rob a store. He could have stopped him earlier, but he didn't. And after that, when he found out he killed his uncle, he knew he couldn't just let it go. He had a right, he had a responsibility to help people. There's that one TikTok audio. There's that one TikTok audio where it's like him saying, "I'm hurt, tired, and I want to go home." I think he was fighting Dracula or something like that. And he says, "Can I just leave this one?" He went through some crap. He lost people he loved, whether he could save them or not. He still lost people, and that changed him, of course. But he always bounced back. It wasn't easy. It took time. It hurt, but he always bounced back. I know a lot of people are going through crap. People don't always know what it is, whether they tell or not. But you should always talk to people. If you're going through stuff, talk to someone you know, or just some random person online, a therapist, that better help. And with Spider-Man, he would always fight. Oh yes, MR. He would always fight, no matter how against the odds, no matter how tired, how hurt. And I just want everyone to just aspire to be. Fight. Fight until you have nothing left. Fight until you can't even stand. Fight until either you win or you die trying. The Bible says, "Those who will try to save their life will lose it, and those who lose their life will save it." What that means is, I'm out here trying to, me. It's all about me. No, if you'll give, like if you were to give your life for someone, that's it. Not here in the mortal world, but in the heavenly world with our Father. And times can seem dark right now, and it may seem dark, but there will be light. I know it gets tired of fighting. All that fighting does is make you stronger. Whether you want to be strong in fighting, whether you want to be strong or not, you will be strong. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But you just don't lose. Don't give up, no matter what. I said before, I'll say it again. Complex, you're 5% away. You can be almost there, but you're just 5% away, and you give up. And that could be applied to a lot of things: career, relationship. Just if you just keep fighting, keep trying to fix it. Like in a relationship, if you keep trying to fix it, keep trying to fix it, and it's only you. They're doing nothing. Yeah, you're gonna lose there. But you never gave up. And he'll say, "Oh, he didn't give up, but he still lost. He lost whoever they were dating, or he lost who she was. Who he lost who he was dating, and she could be like, oh, I won. No, he won. At least in my eyes, 'cause he didn't give up. He kept on fighting. And if you can apply that to a relationship, you can apply that to work, you can apply that to anything, especially in the gym. I know some of you may think, oh, this guy's stupid. He doesn't really know what he's talking about. He's too young. That's true. I'm young. I don't know everything, but just when life is hard, please just don't give up. Okay? Keep fighting. And how young you are, people hate on you for being young. I'm about to go into a new career. Almost everyone there is ex-military. They've been doing this for years. I'm like, I just started. I'm gonna get hated on. I know that, but that's life. You can't let that stop you. People will hate on you for whatever reason. Don't let it stop you. Keep going. Keep fighting. Prove to people who you are. Whether they want to see it or not, prove it. Anyway, that's the video for today. Little ramble. Y'all stay safe out there and whatnot. Stay safe. Hope to see y'all soon.